Hi, as a part of our initiative to launch various educational videos under FinDestAcademy, this video is to make you aware about impact of CIBIL score on your loan applications and things to do while preparing for a loan applications. Now, what is a CIBIL score? CIBIL score is a score ranging between 300 to 900. Higher the score, higher are the chances of your loan application getting approved. Any score above 750 is an excellent score. Now, how to maintain a good CIBIL score? Now, there are various instances our customers ask us, how to improve our CIBIL score or how to keep track of our CIBIL score. You need to follow these basic steps to ensure that your CIBIL score is rated high. Always pay your dues on time. Always ensure that your credit card dues are paid before time, your EMIs are paid on time. Keep your balances low. Yes, always ensure that you are not completely utilizing your credit card limits or you are not completely utilizing your overdraft limits, because it is rated negatively if you are using at least 80 to 90% of your credit card limits always. So ensure that you use minimum credit only, always spend only when it is required, and keep your outstanding balances as low as possible. Third point is maintain a healthy credit mix. Yes, it is very much important to ensure that the type of loans which you are availed, there is a good mix among them. For example, too much personal loans and unsecured loans are rated negatively and have a negative impact on your CIBIL score. So always maintain a good credit mix where if you are having one or two personal loans, unsecured loans, there need to be some secured loans as well, because too much of unsecured loans are not rated positive. Apply for new credit in moderation. So whenever you are looking for a new loan, ensure that you apply to limited number of places, limited number of banks where you think that your loan application getting accepted chances are on higher side. But applying here and there, applying n number of places will impact your CIBIL score, because with increase in the number of inquiries, your CIBIL score gets down. Monitor your co-sign, guaranteed, and joint accounts. Yes, you have to monitor it. Be responsible. Don't just become co-applicant or give guarantee to any of your friend while applying for a loan, because in event of default, for example, the main applicant who is your friend, if he has defaulted on loan and if you are a guarantor to that loan, it will impact your CIBIL score as well. Review your credit history frequently throughout the year. Yes, review it throughout the year frequently, your credit history. It can be done very easily. You can create an account at CIBIL.com. You can get a free access to your CIBIL score at CIBIL.com. And also you can avail some subscription based services from CIBIL where you can monitor your CIBIL score throughout the year. And it helps you because it will keep you or you ready whenever you require for new loan. You are aware of that, what is my CIBIL score. So before bankers coming back to you and telling because this reason we cannot fund you or because this reason your rating is down, at least you will get to know your CIBIL score beforehand, and you can make necessary corrections required. Things to do while preparing for a loan application. So the basic thing is that yes, first of all, whenever you apply for a loan, bankers will go through CIBIL score. So keep track on your CIBIL score, as advised by me in earlier slide. Then, other than CIBIL score is not the only criteria through which bankers lend you. It is a basic criteria, but high CIBIL score doesn't imply that you will always get a loan. Similarly, low CIBIL score doesn't imply that your loan application will always get rejected. There are some other factors as well which you need to be aware of, like credit eligibility. What is your loan eligibility? Right now, for your loan eligibility, the basic 3 points which bankers will check is your existing loan repayment conduct. What is your repayment conduct, past track record of the loans which you have availed and repaid? Debt burden ratio. What are your existing EMIs with respect to your existing income, monthly income? For example, you are earning 1 lakh rupees per month and you're already paying an EMI of 25,000 per month. So what extra EMI you can pay, so that your what is the capacity of your capacity of paying the extra EMI? It decided by bank. Generally, it is 50 to 60% of your net monthly income. For example, if your monthly income is 1 lakh rupees, so maximum 60,000 is the EMI you should pay, because rest of the money you will require in your managing your monthly expenses, like you're paying your rent, your some day-to-day expenses, fees of your children's, etc., etc. So if you are already paying an EMI of 25,000, your monthly salary is 1 lakh rupees, you can pay 25 to 35,000 extra as an EMI in debt. EMI will decide your loan amount. Debt EMI paying capacity will decide your loan amount accepted by your bank. So always maintain a good debt burden ratio. Never make yourself too burdened with the excess EMIs, which will make you uncomfortable in future. So ensure that before applying to a bank, you assess yourself what is the EMI you are comfortable paying with, and accordingly apply to a respective bank. Each bank have a different criteria. Few banks have a criteria where no they can fund you up to 60% of your monthly income as your EMI paying capacity. Similarly, few banks may take an aggressive call and they can fund you up to 70% of your EMI as your 70% of your income as your EMI paying capacity, and accordingly they will sanction your loan. But at the end of the day, you are the right person to assess yourself that what EMI you are comfortable with paying, because expenses varies with person to person. Outstanding credit card payments. Third point, outstanding credit card payments. If you have too much outstanding credit card payments, if you are using multiple credit cards and there is outstanding in each and every credit card, this doesn't reflect positively on your loan application. So before making loan application, ensure that your outstanding credit card payments are paid fully, and even if there is outstanding, it is kept at the minimum. Okay, so this will help you to ensure that before applying for a loan in a bank, you assess yourself, you derive your own eligibility, so that you have a better understanding which bank to apply, because each bank have a different loan eligibility criteria. For any uh, kind of advice you require, we are always available. You can always reach out to our FinDestination team. Now, there are some myths about CIBIL score. Let's go through one by one and I will clarify all of them. Point number one, CIBIL maintains list of defaulters only, and having your name in CIBIL is bad. No, this is not correct. Having your name in CIBIL is a part of the process where each and every bank will report their customers' data to CIBIL. So even if you have availed a loan from a bank and you are repaying it on timely, then also your record will be maintained at CIBIL. Even you are applying for a loan inquiries are reported to CIBIL. CIBIL has data regarding all the borrowers who had availed loan from banks, and it does the name in the CIBIL record doesn't imply that it is a bad thing to do. If you check your CIBIL score and report, your credit score will go down. No, this is not a fact. Yes, when you apply excessively to respective banks, your CIBIL score will go down, because n number of inquiries, lot of inquiries, if reported by banks to CIBIL, your CIBIL score will go down. But if you check your score yourself at the CIBIL site, then it will not have a negative impact on your score. So it is always advisable to keep track of your CIBIL score. You should monitor your CIBIL score regularly to ensure that there are no discrepancies. Your CIBIL score is intact as per your expectation, and if there are some necessary steps to be taken, it can be timely taken. CIBIL has the authority to make corrections in my credit report directly. That's myth number three, which I had mentioned in the slide. CIBIL has the authority to make correction in my credit report directly. No, CIBIL is just a body where different bankers and NBFCs, financial institutions are reporting the data of their customers. So CIBIL has no authority, in fact. So if there is some discrepancy in your CIBIL score, you find that a particular loan account is showing us overdue in spite of you have been paying it on time, all the EMIs on time, you can raise a dispute at CIBIL with respective data, respective clarification, justifications. Okay, and accordingly, CIBIL will get it in touch with respective bank and will get your data rectified. So CIBIL has no authority, in fact, but yes, CIBIL can assist you in making any kind of corrections required. A low CIBIL score means I will never get a loan on credit card. Myth number four I mentioned in the slide. No, there is lender for every borrower. Okay, so in our country there are n number of NBFCs and banks. So there is lender for every borrower. Only thing is that a low CIBIL score will impact your rate of interest which you can get. So low CIBIL score will not make you eligible for your prime banks or top banks, so that which are offering the best pricing in the market like SBI, HDFC, etc. But yes, you can still get the loan, but maybe at higher rate of interest. So it is always advisable to get a better score, maintain your CIBIL score to get better pricing in terms of your rate of interest on your loans. Myth number four: bounce check will lead to a lower credit score of the customer. No, bounce check will not lead to a lower credit score because in CIBIL only data regarding your loan repayment history, loan repayment track is being monitored and is being reported to CIBIL. But yes, a bounce check may lead to a loan application because bankers, while giving a loan, will go through your bank statements and they will check how many check returns are there, and accordingly they can make a decision. But it will not impact any kind on your credit score. Now, what to look out for it for to avoid credit card debt trap? Now, this is a what we have observed over past decade, over in experience in this industry, is that most of the time, most of the cases related to bad CIBIL score are related to the credit card misuses, and credit card issues in impacting your CIBIL score supersedes all our other issues like your loan repayment, etc., etc. Yes, everything impact your CIBIL score. If you don't pay your EMI on time, it will impact your CIBIL score. But I think the credit card is the basic, is widely used by everybody, and then most of the time we forgot to read fine print while using the credit card. So basic, so we had decided to cover this point in this slide in this particular video is that what we need to look out for to avoid credit card debt trap. So first point is spend only on what you need. So having a credit card doesn't give you a right to spend excessively, unnecessarily, because at the end of the 35 or 45 days you have to make payment. You have to make payment, and it will be going from your salary only, from your income only. So you have to ensure that you spend only what you need. Don't fall in debt trap. No, we have seen people to clear one credit card outstanding, they get other credit card, they borrow money, they borrow personal loans to clear credit card dues. It creates a debt trap, and accordingly you will never be able to get out of it if you don't plan it wisely. So always while using credit card, ensure that you spend only on what you need, and then whenever you get a credit card from a certain bank, you read the fine print. First thing is interest-free credit break. Generally, credit card gives you 35 to 45 days of interest-free credit break, but you have to ensure that interest-free credit rate start from first day of the billing cycle. For example, your billing cycle is from first of every month, and if you are made a purchase on the 45th day, you will not get any credit card benefit, interest-free benefit, because your interest-free period is started from first of every month, right? So don't forget that your interest-free period start from first day of month, and there's a reason that you can best utilize this your interest-free period by making most of your purchases at the start of your billing cycle, and thereby effectively using the interest-free period to stay out of the debt trap. Okay. Similarly, uh, what is the interest rate cycle? In most cases, in credit cards, for example, if you make a default, for example, your credit card due date payment due date was 30th of this month, 30th of April, and you had made a payment on 1st of May. So would you be charged interest only for first one day? No. In this case, interest will be charged on your outstanding amount from the date of your purchase. For example, no, this will take all your benefits. Only single mistake in making your credit card payments can be too costly for you, and all the benefits which you have got from your credit cards in terms of reward points, in terms of redeeming your points, etc., will vanish. A single go. So a single mistake can prove to be very very costly in case of credit card, because even if you miss your payment by single day, credit card will company will bank will not only charge you the late payment fees, but also they will charge you overdue interest, penal interest from the date of purchase of uh, transaction. Okay, so we have to ensure that you always pay your credit card bills on time and never default on credit card bills, because it proves to be too costly. They are very very costly. They charge interest at the rate of around 2.5 to 3% per month, and interest is charged from the date of transaction, not from the due date you're supposed to make your outstanding payment of credit card. Okay, so for example, if you bought an iPhone of 1 lakh rupees on 1st of April and your credit card payment due date was on 30th of April, you forgot it due to some reason, and suddenly on 2nd of May you remember, oh, I just forgot to pay my credit card bill. What you will do? You will make the payment instantly, immediately. Now that you had delayed your payment only by 2 days, but that on that iPhone purchase, the overdue amount, penal interest will be charged from 1st of April. So on that particular iPhone payment purchase, you had paid interest for 32 days, not only for 2 days. So single error of judgment, single error in terms of making payment of your credit card bills can prove to be too costly. So ensure you do never default on your credit card payments. Okay. So that's all for this particular educational video. We will be keep coming with lot of new educational videos for any kind of assistance regarding your improving your CIBIL score. Our company FinDestination is running a campaign to improve CIBIL score for our MSME and SME customers. You can reach out to us. Our team will assist you, will guide you, and will take necessary actions to improve your CIBIL score and keep you updated steps to be taken so that in future you never face a problem of bad CIBIL score. Thank you. Bye bye.